Hey folks, it has been a while. I have not posted anything on YouTube for many months. Mostly, it's simply because I've not had anything to say. However, I do now, and it's because of that damn rubber duck UAP video. Now, let's get real for a moment. Yes, absolutely. I said that it was a cheap quadricopter with a GPS antenna mast flying in a straight line, probably while loaded with fentanyl. And to be honest, I actually believe that. But here's the problem. I don't know that. I do believe it. I absolutely believe it, but I cannot prove it. I don't know what I believe. And that's the difference. So, why is it that I don't know that? Well, it's because not one single review or analyst has looked at this video, me included, and has actually done anything that has truly scientific evidentiary value to it. We have some decent speculation. We have some sensor operators with their 2 cents, but we don't have a single image analyst who carries the proper credentials and has performed image processing on the video or even a single still frame of the video. And until that occurs, we are left with only the ability to surmise, to guess, to use rational logic to expose our bias and determine what the object most likely is. Now, given that this video comes from the Border Patrol on the border between Arizona and Mexico, and given the history of the cartels using drones to fly drugs and the apparent size and shape and speed of the object, one can easily come to the conclusion, a personally biased conclusion, that the rubber duck is in fact a drone. But again, we don't know that. So, what would it take for us to get all the way to the conclusion of exactly what it is in a scientific process? Well, first off, it's not cheap. It's not going to be a day. So let's look at the process that would be required to truly do a scientific study, one that could be peer-reviewed, with the final results being all but impervious to retraction. Sampling, quantization, interpolation, filtering, spatial domain enhancement, signal processing algorithms, dilation algorithms, morphology. This is just scratching the surface. And to my knowledge, not one single person has actually studied this video in a scientific fashion to be able to truly analyze it. And if they have, we don't have the results. Has anyone actually separated the Bayer pattern color filter array images into separate sensor element images? Has anyone processed still images to low definition range using edge preserving multi-scale decompositions? Has anyone converted the grayscale to an indexed image and ran shape finding algorithms? Has there even been a global image threshold created using O.S.I.R.I.S method? No. No. The answer is no. Not publicly, at least. I know I haven't. I'm pretty sure... Hey, my alarm system. I'm pretty sure no one else who's made a video about this or analyzed the footage has either. Their analysis isn't analysis in the scientific term. It's opinion based on biased experience, not image analysis. There is absolutely nothing different from a sensor operator looking at a video and declaring it weird, and people taking that and saying, see, it's a UAP. There's nothing different than that from maybe, say, a restaurant busboy walking past a food truck and declaring the food to be good. It is subjective opinion without any basis in analysis. So yeah, I did the exact same thing, but I did it knowing I was going to put out this video the next day to explain it. And let me be perfectly clear. No, I don't have a clue what the object is from a scientifically analyzed and repeatable testing process based on algorithms and image processing. I don't have a clue. What I do have is gut intuition and a good sense of what it most likely is, and I made a definitive statement on it to prove a point. No one can definitively state what this object is or isn't until this rigorous analysis is performed. And I don't know of any person or group, not UAPX, not the SCU, not the Galileo Project, that is going to shell out the tens of thousands of dollars to properly have this video analyzed to come to a scientific conclusion on the nature of the object. So just stop. Please stop. It's noise. And this is non-scientific conjecture. Noise. It's nothing but verbalized bias, and it's doing absolutely nothing to advance understanding. And please, if you say that it's getting more people to talk about the subject, it's not progress. That's not progress. It's just more noise. Until organizations like UAPX or the SCU or the Galileo Project or anybody else that springs up and has the expertise and the funding and the time and the patience and actually performs the proper analysis on videos like this, you're not going to get a definitive answer. And if somebody tells you, if anybody tells you, that it is 100% this or 100% not that, they're simply full of crap. And to those people who took me to task for making a definitive statement on what this is without any analysis, please stop and know that this is a concerted effort on my part to make a point. No one can say what it is or what it isn't until the right analysis is performed. And it hasn't been. So, there you go.